God bless everyone. So I had this dream earlier today, and I had asked the Lord if I should post it or not. I wanted to get confirmation. By the time I post it, it'll probably be the next day because I'm not going to work on it tonight because it's almost 10 o'clock at night. But anyway, I got confirmation talking to a friend of mine, and I told her about the dream. And it's exactly what she's going through right now. And she was telling me that I should post the dream. So let me get right into this dream. So in this dream, there was this guy. He was Caucasian. He was very good looking. I would say that he was probably in his late 20s to mid 30s. He had brown hair and he had a beautiful smile. He was just very attractive and wanted by women. Different women thought he was a great catch because he was so nice, so sweet, so attentive, so kind. And he was a Boy Scout leader. It showed how he was teach the boys very nicely. He would even his voice was very nice. His voice was very welcoming and very much like he just wants to help. And he just wants everybody to have a good time. And he just talked so nice. And everybody was like, oh, he's such a good guy. He's such a good guy. That's how everybody felt about him. All the boys that was in his group, they all looked up to him and said, he's such a great guy. Oh, he's the greatest guy. He's a good guy. It was terminology like that. I'm looking through this guy the whole time, and I'm seeing how wicked and how evil this guy is on the inside. He had everybody fooled. The dream kept switching scenes. It showed the scene when he was walking to his group. As he was walking to them, the dream said that he had taken the mark of the beast. And I'm looking at him, but I'm looking through him at the same time. And I'm seeing that his hostility, his aggression was increasing, but not just increasing. The wickedness that was on the inside of him wanted to be unleashed. And he was having a harder time fighting it. He didn't want to act it out on the boys that he was with. So he just tried his best to maintain control and keep it in. And everybody's still thinking he's this great, good guy. And then all of a sudden, these other boys from a different Boy Scout group came into this area. And they wasn't with their leader. The dream didn't tell me why they wasn't with their leader. I don't know what happened. But he saw that they wasn't with their leader, and they had came up to him and was asking him some questions, and they was trying to show him something. I don't know if it was a map or something. And he was very accommodating and very nice to help them. And everybody was thinking he's such a great guy. And then it showed him walking off with these boys. And then the scene in the dream switched again. And I saw these boys laying out on the ground. Some of them was standing. I saw that they were shot. I had a knowing in a dream that it was a shot, not a stabbing or anything else. And that he had did it. He had raped these boys too. And some of them he let live. Now how he got control over all these boys, I don't know. He might have drugged them. That just came to me. I don't know. The dream didn't tell me that. But he had raped these boys. And he let some of them live because he felt that some of the boys were so handsome that he didn't want to kill them. And it was just a few that he let live, like 3. And the rest of them he shot. But even the ones that he shot, some of them were still alive. But I couldn't see any nakedness at all, praise God. The Lord always keeps that from me. But I just saw, parts. Like I'll see pants on the leg to know the pants are down, that he had raped these boys. And I knew that in the dream. So anyway, he had went back with his group, and they wasn't really thinking anything of it. They wasn't knowing what he had done, and they just thinking, oh, he's just this great, good, wonderful guy. And then the guys that he let survive, they came walking back over to him. And boys, I said guys, but these are boys. And they were saying, how could you do this? You raped us. You shot some of us. And how could you do this? And they confronted him about it. And then he took out this rifle and he shot the boys to kill them. And then he proceeded to try to shoot any remaining boys that were still alive. And the boys that was in his group, they was looking at everything at this point, and they was scared to death. And I knew that that fear that they had, he was going to try to use to get them to keep their mouth closed about what he had done. And so the dream has showed me that all along, he wanted to rape boys. That was what was on the inside of him before he took the vaccine. He wanted to rape these boys. He wanted to kill boys as well. He had desires to do these things to boys. And it was as if the beast on the inside of him was unleashed. And he was finding it hard to control it more. He began to, as soon as he got the opportunity, he acted out on these things. So it was just a troubling dream to see something like that. And that's sad, because a lot of people have things on the inside of them that they're fighting, you know, whatever it is, whether it's having a bad attitude, being snappy, or, you know, wanting to tell people off, or in his case, the extreme, wanting to hurt kids and molest them and hurt them, or somebody else wanting to do ungodly things, and taking a drug that increases that aggression in them, making them more likely to act those things out when they get a chance. God has warned through another prophetic dream that I had to not even let people that have been vaccinated, that have taken the mark of the beast, into our home. So this is more proof as to why, you know, they may seem all nice and good. And I released that dream as well, where God showed me these are not no good people, because I still see people listen to that video and still try to turn around and comment and say, but Shauna, is so many good people. They're good people. They're good people. They're not good people. That's what God is showing me again. They're not good people. This is not good people that's doing these things. And there is none good but God anyway. God bless you all. Bye.